Former NASCAR champion Kurt Busch has been arrested in Iredell County. The Highway Patrol says Busch was stopped by Iredell County deputies.
Retired NASCAR Cup Series champion Kurt Busch finds himself entangled in controversy following a late-night arrest in Iredell County, North Carolina. On Monday, August 13, 2024, at approximately 11:40 p.m., the 46-year-old racing legend was pulled over, setting off a chain of events leading to multiple charges and potentially tarnishing his storied career. The incident happened when an Iredell County Sheriff's Office deputy stopped Busch for speeding on Brawley School Road and Chuckwood Road. The former driver was pulled over for going 63 miles per hour in a 45 meter per hour zone, nearly 20 meter per hour over the speed limit. Sheriff Darren Campbell later revealed that the area had been under increased scrutiny due to citizen complaints about speeding. As the traffic stop progressed, law enforcement suspected Busch might be impaired. The North Carolina State Highway Patrol was called to assist, and a field sobriety test was conducted at the scene. The results were alarming. Busch's blood alcohol content registered at 0.17%, more than double North Carolina's legal limit of 0.08%. This discovery led to a series of charges against Busch, including driving while impaired, DWI, careless driving, and reckless driving. The once celebrated driver found himself spending 3 hours in a jail cell at the Iredell County Detention Center. Busch was released at 2:36 a.m. on Wednesday morning, with his driver's license immediately revoked for 30 days. Court documents obtained by the Iredell Free News paint a vivid picture of the arrest. A deputy stated that Busch had red, glassy eyes and a strong odor of alcohol coming from his breath. Furthermore, Busch reportedly admitted to drinking prior to driving, compounding the severity of the situation. As news of the arrest broke, the NASCAR fans were left stunned. Kurt Busch, a name synonymous with racing excellence, now faced a different kind of spotlight. A court date was set for September 19, 2024, in Mooresville, North Carolina, where Busch will have to answer for his actions. Responding to the incident, Busch released a statement saying, "I'm very disappointed in myself, and I apologize to my family, my racing family, and to my fans. I will work with the authorities to rectify the situation and work with the county to make it a safer place in the future. To fully comprehend the impact of this event, we need to look back at Busch's illustrious career." Kurt Busch burst onto the NASCAR scene in the early 2000s. His aggressive driving style and undeniable talent led him to numerous victories and, ultimately, the pinnacle of stock car racing. Busch's journey in NASCAR began with a winless rookie season in 2001. However, he quickly turned things around, securing his first Cup Series victory on March 24, 2002 at Bristol Motor Speedway. This win marked the beginning of a career that would span over 2 decades and see Busch become one of the most successful drivers of his generation. In 2004, Busch achieved what every NASCAR driver dreams of. He clinched the NASCAR Cup Series championship. In a nail-biting finish to the season, Busch edged out Jimmie Johnson by just 8 points to claim the title. This victory cemented his place in racing history and marked the beginning of a career that would span over 2 decades. Throughout his time behind the wheel, Busch amassed an impressive 34 Cup race wins. He competed as a full-time Cup driver for 22 seasons, winning races in 19 of them. His ability to adapt to different teams and changing technologies in the sport showcased his versatility as a driver. One of the crowning achievements of Busch's career came in 2017 when he won the prestigious Daytona 500. This victory at NASCAR's most famous race added another jewel to his already impressive crown of accomplishments. Busch's career saw him drive for several organizations, including Roush Racing, Team Penske, Stewart-Haas Racing, and finally 23-11 Racing. He demonstrated his adaptability by finding success with each team and adjusting his driving style to suit different cars and team dynamics. Throughout his career, Busch showed a particular affinity for certain tracks. He dominated at Bristol Motor Speedway, winning multiple races at the challenging short track. In 2003, he completed his first career track sweep at Bristol, taking the checkered flag in both races held there that year. Busch also found success at other tracks. He won multiple times at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, including a sweep of both races during his championship-winning 2004 season. In 2020, Busch finally broke through for a win at his hometown track, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, after 21 previous attempts. His final Cup Series victory came on May 15, 2022 at Kansas Speedway. Driving the number 45 car for 2311 Racing, owned by basketball legend Michael Jordan, Busch outdueled Kyle Larson in the closing laps to take the checkered flag. This win coming late in his career proved that Busch still had the skills to compete at the highest level. However, Busch's racing career came to an unexpected end following a crash at Pocono Raceway in July 2022. The incident left him with a concussion, the effects of which would ultimately lead to his retirement. On August 26, 2023, Busch announced that he would be stepping away from full-time Cup Series competition. During his retirement speech, Busch reflected on his journey, saying, "As I transition out of the driver's seat, I can't help but feel incredibly blessed to have spent the amount of time I did as a driver in NASCAR, and I could never have imagined that growing up as a blue-collar kid from Las Vegas." Busch spoke about the physical toll racing had taken on his body. "My body is just having a battle with father time," he explained. "I've had arthritis ever since I can remember. My gout has flared up where I can barely walk in some days. Just pushing to get through physical therapy and continuing to work out." Despite stepping away from driving, Busch remained involved in the sport. He took on a consultant role with 2311 Racing and Toyota, using his vast experience to help guide the team and upcoming drivers. He even counseled Travis Pastrana at the 2024 Daytona 500, showcasing his willingness to share his knowledge with the next generation of racers. Busch's impact on NASCAR extended beyond his on-track performances. Following his concussion in 2022, he became an advocate for driver safety, prompting discussions about the design of the next-gen cars and their ability to absorb impacts. And it's worth noting that this recent arrest isn't Busch's first brush with controversy off the track. In November 2005, he was cited for reckless driving after being pulled over in Arizona on suspicion of driving under the influence. That incident resulted in Busch being ordered to complete 50 hours of community service. Now, with this recent arrest, Busch faces a new challenge off the track. The incident serves as a reminder of the responsibilities that come with being a public figure, even after retirement from active competition. The NASCAR community, while supportive of Busch's contributions to the sport, has expressed disappointment in his actions. Throughout his career, Busch raced for several prominent team owners, including Jack Roush, Roger Penske, Tony Stewart, and Michael Jordan. His ability to find success with different teams showed his adaptability and skill as a driver. He was known for his intense competitiveness and occasional clashes with other drivers. But as he matured in the sport, he gained respect for his professionalism and dedication to improving both himself and the sport as a whole. His advocacy for driver safety following his career-ending concussion helped spark important conversations within NASCAR about the need for continued improvements in car design and safety features. Busch's willingness to speak openly about his recovery process shed light on the serious nature of concussions in motorsports and the challenges faced by drivers dealing with such injuries. As news of Busch's recent arrest continues to reverberate through the NASCAR community, many are left to reconcile the image of the accomplished driver and respected veteran with the circumstances of his current situation. The coming months will be crucial for Kurt Busch as he deals with the legal ramifications of his arrest and works to rebuild trust with his fans and the racing community. How he handles this situation could well define the next phase of his life, both personally and in his ongoing relationship with the world of NASCAR. Kurt Busch's legacy in NASCAR is secure, but how he navigates this challenging period will undoubtedly impact how he is remembered in the future. The NASCAR fans now watch and wait as Kurt Busch faces this new challenge. His promise to work with authorities and contribute to making his community safer gives hope that he will turn this negative experience into a positive force for change. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to NASCAR Insider for more news.